RZA was up here 3 times, but I've never met RZA.
Mississauga native.
Counterfeit is $1 billion business.
Forget your music. You should be selling shirts and stuff.
The T-shirt king.
They have to take appropriate action.
Sean Bradshaw.
This ain't excusable.
Y'all are the doubters. Y'all can't believe that I got the power. Go take a cold shower. I'm feeling like He-Man, puffing that flower. Run and go coward, seeing the tower. Standing on top, looking down on you cowards. Lessons I learned within 24 hours. Mentally drained, make you spit up some chowder. Before I got your number, my iron had you pressed. I thought that was it, but I was so impressed. You were supposed to be just good sex, a hit and quit. Now I'm stuck thinking about you being my Mrs. Smith. So fly, girl, don't fly away. Girl, you are so fine. Love kissing you all day. 1 time turns to 3, 4, 5, 6 times. Can't get you out of my mind. She has me up. This girl,
Special technique.
Your hands in the sky, your hands in the sky, your hands in the sky, your hands in the sky.
Special technique.
Cryogenics is no longer making music together, but Joe and we grew up together from grade school, so we still remain friends. He's pushing his Pojo album, and I'm pushing my first solo move, which is Doomsday versus the Industry mixtape that I made. I'm also helping Cobra with his projects.
Joe had gone off with the Pojo album to sell it on the streets and make money off of it, and this was like he would now taking their opportunity that was supposed to be for something else, and the songs we had worked on, and we'd taken it. So we kind of confronted him about it and said, hey, well, what about our part? Property rights or intellectual work, like this is something that's important to us. So, well, how are you sharing this with the group if you're not, you know what I mean? You're not saying who wrote what. It said it was produced by Cryo and Just Cuz. That didn't really say anything, right? So we were concerned about it. And he's like, oh, don't worry, I'm gonna pay you guys something. We're all gonna get money from this because we all worked on this and such. And we never saw a penny.
Cobra and I are making songs together, and we approached Melanie Durant to do a track. Okay, she sent us her vocals. Now, because Joe and I are still friends, he still comes over to my house and we still chill out. He went into my computer when I was not in the room, and he took Melanie Durant's vocals out of my computer. Now, he puts out a song with her vocals and she gets mad at me. I'm trying to explain that I didn't give him permission to take your vocals, and that's hard to explain when she gave me the vocals.
it was all a dream.
This is after Cryogenics. This is after Northside Sound. This is after Ballyhoo Crew. This is now, I'm calling myself Doomsday at this time, and I'm playing the background, helping ABC Productions and Cobra Khan with that project. And I'm doing acting full time because ACTRA and acting checks looked a lot sweeter than rapping at the moment.
It was all a dream.
That was always something that Joe kind of did. He always had this like, don't worry, I'll get you, and then he never did, and then you'd confront him about it, and you'd say, what? No, that's not the case, and this and that, and no, I did all the work, and blah, 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 and it's like, no, I played all those instruments. Without me, you had nothing to sample. Like, we played all the samples out on the Pojo album. Everything is actual guitar work and bass work and so on and so forth, and instruments that we played. And a lot of it samples from Rudy's collection of drum samples. It's like him playing out. Like, we played all that stuff.
It's just like my friend I let into my house did something that he's not supposed to do. It's hard to explain that you're not behind it, but he put out a song with her vocals on it, and I'm not even on the song. So it's obvious I didn't really have anything to do with it, but it just put a damage on Melanie and my friendship because of Joe. So I needed a break from him.
Needless to say, he did take all that work and kind of take credit for it and claim for it and run with it and make all the money off of it, and this wasn't cool. This was the first time this happened to me with him, and I should have learned my lesson, but I didn't, and I continued to work with him for a couple more years and still got burned. But the Pojo album was a burn for me because I did a lot of music on that and was left in the dark on what his real intentions were, and we just saw it happen and saw it kind of make a collapse of a whole situation that was really working well. It was the end of the cryos. That's basically it.
It was all a dream. It started in the basement, way back. It was SWAT team, Red Squad, essential with the rap. Me and Mark was on the beat, but it started with Buck. Now I'm flying overseas, commercials for big bucks. My merch reselling on the street just like it's crack. The world's a different place when your pockets are fat. When broke, feel the pressure to the point it's exact. I built a house in Jamaica, y'all can hate on the facts. See, I started from the bottom, steady grinding on the streets. From the CDs to USBs, hoodies and the D's. Yeah, I'm steady making G's, and I ain't owe you jack. You could be up in the trap, but I ain't into that. Like a woman with nobody and no shape, the thing is flat. I like everything fat, from my bank to my hat. Back in the day I got jack, paid the cost to be a boss. Took a loss, bad taste in my mouth, through the sauce.